Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're tackling theology. I know, sounds maybe a bit heavy, maybe academic,
Right, it often gets stuck in that box.
but we've got this intro lecture we're drawing from, and it makes it feel really urgent, personal even, and honestly pretty relevant for dealing with some common challenges.
Yeah, our goal today isn't just definitions. We want to help you understand theology differently. It's about, well, 3 core ideas that make knowing God actually possible.
And how that knowledge changes things for you, the learner.
Exactly, making the theory practical.
And we've got a fascinating angle, I think. We'll definitely talk about why theology needs to be about a God you can actually relate to, a personal God.
That's crucial.
But the real deep dive moment, we're going to show you how a basic concept from physics entropy, believe it or not, can help push back against some scientific arguments against faith.
It's a powerful point. Ready to jump in?
Let's do it. Let's unpack this. Okay, so when people first think about studying God,
Yeah.
often the idea is, well, transcendence, right? God is way up there, mysterious, maybe a bit abstract.
That's a very common starting place, yeah.
Yeah.
But the lecture we're looking at, it pushes past that quickly.
How so?
Well, it brings in definitions, like from Mayet and Ferreira, that ground it immediately. They say theology is the study of a personal God,
Personal.
revealed only in the Bible, and it includes everything revealed about him, his works, his relationship with us, with creation.
That word personal really shifts things, doesn't it? And I like that the source acknowledges straight up, hey, we can't know God fully,
Right, in his plenitude, as they say. Our human capacity just isn't infinite.
which is actually kind of a relief.
It really is. You don't need to be some kind of super philosopher to grasp God's entire essence. That's impossible.
So what do we need?
Just what God chose to reveal, enough to have a real functioning relationship with him.
Okay, so it's less about total cosmic understanding and more about relational knowing. Makes sense. We also saw some classic shorter definitions, like Augustus Strong, Science of God and his relation to the universe.
And Grudem, study of God and all his works. Simple, direct.
But then came Charles Hodge. His take was different. It caught my attention.
Yeah, Hodge gives it an interesting twist. He argues theology isn't just the science of God.
Or even God and man.
Right. He shifts the focus. For Hodge, it's more about the relations between God and the universe.
Wait, hang on. If you focus only on the relations, are you downplaying God himself? Like ignoring the mystery bit?
Not ignoring, I think, but maybe. Reprioritizing. Hodge knew trying to fully define an infinite God is, well, futile for us.
Okay.
So he figured the most practical thing, the most possible thing to study, is how this amazing God actually relates to us, how he interacts, how he guides things.
It makes the starting point more dynamic, more about action.
Exactly. Which you need if theology is going to be truly possible in the first place.
All right, so the lecture really hammers this point. Theology is plenamente possible, fully possible.
Yes, and it rests on 3 key premises. Foundational ideas.
Let's start with number 1. It seems obvious, but maybe we forget it sometimes.
Premise 1. God is real and relational. He has to be an actual personal being, not just a force or an idea or something mystical.
A real person you can interact with.
Yes. Who relates, dialogues with us, his creatures. The source says he's actively interfering, controlling steps involved.
Okay, but that brings up that common pushback, doesn't it? You know, if God knows everything, why pray? Why talk to him?
Ah, yes, the omniscience argument.
What's the counter?
It's about the nature of relationship itself. Think about it. If only one person talks, is that a relationship?
No, not really.
It requires two-way communication, talking and listening. The source uses a strong word it calls a one-way street. Duentio. Unhealthy. Sickly, even.
So prayer isn't about informing an all-knowing God.
No, it's about participating in the dialogue, keeping the relationship healthy and alive.
That reframes it completely. Okay, God's real, he's relational. What's premise 2?
Premise 2. The human mind is capable. Our minds can actually know and understand God and see how he relates to the universe.
So theology isn't about, like, irrationality or going into a trance.
Definitely not. The lecture was clear on that. It's not about losing mental control. Our reason, our logic, these are tools God gave us, and they work for understanding him.
And this idea pushes back against some other views, right? Like deism.
Exactly. It challenges that clockmaker God idea.
Yeah.
You know, God creates the world, winds it up, and then just leaves it alone.
He abandoned it to just evolve.
Right. And the source material was quite pointed about this, calling the idea that God authored the absurd theory of evolution of species